Hey everybody, Dan here for Comic Frontline, and it is time for our whole video. Actually, it is a past time for our whole video because, well, I had to get ready to exhibit at New York Comic Con for Argo Comics. So I was quite busy with that. Didn't get the whole video up, but it is not Wednesday yet. It is still time for the whole from last week. So let's get to it with Battling Boy. Okay. No, Battling Boy: The Rise of Aurora West. I don't want people to get confused because there was already a Battling Boy. It's from Paul Pope. Pretty much, I didn't know this was going to be a somewhat smaller book. I kind of like things comic size. This is a bit smaller. Don't usually like trying to figure out how to store such material. But the initial Battling Boy was smaller as well, so I'm not really that concerned about it. I have plenty of stuff that's of various printing dimensions, so that's okay. I will still look forward to reading it. All right, next up, Liberty Annual 2014. Now, don't miss out on this because there is content in here from Terry Dodson. Terry Dodson. That's all that need be said. There is material in here from Terry Dodson. Not only that, inked by Rachel Dodson. So, I mean, just a few pages, that's good enough for me. Anything Terry Dodson does, I must own. All right. Women of Gold Digger #1. I don't know if this is a pinup book. Nope, not a pinup book. Has stories. Gold Digger, Fred Perry. Instant buy for me. Any tie-ins and all material, Fred Perry and Gold Digger, I will pick up. Which issue is this? God of Dead. God is Dead, which he's not. But that's the title of this book. 22. Okay, always various covers. This is the one I ended up with. Moving into DC, Adventures of Superman, #17, with Steve Rude art is in here. Another comic great, Steve Rude, doing a portion of this Adventures of Superman. Superman Wonder Woman #12. Been picking this up since the beginning. Here's another issue. And I am aboard for that one. Okay, Justice League United. Okay. Been on board with this one since the beginning. It has been Mike McKone artwork. It is not Mike McKone artwork this time. Flip through it. Still very good art. It is Mike McKone cover. And McKone is an instant buy. All hail McKone. All right. Earth 2, World's End. Lots of artists in this. It did look good. I flipped through it. Earth 2, World's End. Talking about Earth 2. World's Finest, Superman, Batman. Secret History of Earth 2. I've been buying World's Finest since the beginning of this new run. Earth 2, Family Reunion. There's a lot of Earth 2 here. Okay. Again, I flipped through it to make sure it was good, and it looks good. Batman, #35. This had a couple covers. I of course picked the Justice League one. Godhead, #1. And again, I looked through it. It has some of the top guys working today Ethan Van Sciver, Chris Cross, two artists who I've been following. I mean, Ethan Van Sciver, look up Hall of Heroes. That is the company I first saw him in, pre any big company work. So I got on the ground floor with him. Chris Cross, since DC Milestone, I was picking up his work. So again, two fantastic artists that I followed right from the beginning. Okay, Fantastic Four Annual #1. We're moving into Marvel now. Tom Grummett does the artwork. Another great artist. Axis #1. Okay, flip through it. Look good. Oh, Nightcrawler. Todd Nauck is doing the work. Todd Nauck is an instant buy. Guardians 3000 #1. This has most of the Guardians that I had grown up with. So I was interested in seeing this. And again, I flipped through it. And it's good art. Bad Kids Go to Hell. I had seen this in previews. I had some interest in it. I did a little research on the web to see some preview pages, and it looked good. So I'm going to check that out. Cryptozoic Man, put out by the stars of Comic Book Men. I had seen the first issue, and it looked pretty interesting. But it was the type of thing that I said I could wait for the trade for, and here's the trade. Okay, something that I didn't wait for the trade for, but I still had to get the trade, so they suckered me. I got a double dip for this company. America's Got Powers. Okay, they didn't really sucker me. I know that most of these things get traded. Some things you just can't wait for. You know, so I end up getting the issues, and now the trade. I always like, sometimes I get behind on reading, as we all know, so trade always makes it easy to, like, you know, go right through. And that is going to do it. I had that other video for my haul from New York Comic Con. So, you know, we should be back on schedule now for me getting my haul together a little closer to Wednesday as things progress. So, once again, it's Dan for Comic Frontline, and go to Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment.